You're listening to the Out of Bounds Show podcast, powered by the Honey Buttered Chicken Biscuit at Burgers, Blues, and Barbecue. That's right, open for breakfast in Madison. The Honey Buttered Chicken Biscuit or the Chicken and Waffles or even a breakfast bowl at Burgers, Blues, and Barbecue in Madison.
You said that they're planning not to move Lashley to left tackle. Is that correct?
Well, that's the $1,000,000 question, right? And I think Nick Jones has been running second team left tackle most of the year, so it makes sense to leave him there, But that's one thing they've talked about too is if you've got issues at tackles, you can always run Cam Jones. Cam Jones is a guy that has played some at right tackle. He can play some at left tackle. He's played everything but center at some point during his career at Mississippi State. And in game, he's been left guard, and right tackle. And so you've got some options there. And the one thing I'll say about Cameron Jones, and he has actually exceeded my expectations. He graduated with my daughter at Starkville High School, and so I've had a chance to watch him play a pretty good bit over the years. I thought he would certainly be an interior guy, but the thing about Cam is Cam will fight you. There are a lot of guys out there that are long and lean and athletic, and they just don't have a lot of dog in them, and he does. And he's not a guy that you look at his measurables and say, hey, this guy should be a great SEC lineman. But I think that he is a guy that is really beginning to realize his potential, and how he took that right tackle spot last year was in practice. Greg Allen was struggling a little bit, and Cam Jones turns to Mason Miller and says, hey, Coach, can I go? And they put him out there. The next thing you know, they're in the end zone. And, if you saw in the Egg Bowl, it's one of the things they did when Lashley struggled with Sam Williams is, you slide Cole Smith to left guard, put Dollar Bill at right, and Cam Jones out at right tackle. Well, then the game kind of began to settle. Unfortunately, that Mississippi State was just too far behind, but pass protection improved. And so I think Cam Jones could be an X factor there. So if you've had some issues perhaps the last few days in practice, I think you could put Cam Jones out there and he'd be serviceable at left tackle.